Hey y'all, what's goody? How you doing? It's your boy Kev. I wanted to, let y'all know how I feel about this incredible movie, Precious, featuring Monique, Paula Patton, Gabby, I, I think it's Gabriella Sidibe. Excuse me if I messed up your name, as if she's watching this. Why do we always do that?
I wanted to talk about this movie because I just feel like it's such an eye-opening type of movie. It's a movie that a lot of people will look at and be like, "Dag, like, is it really real like that? Like, is stuff like this realistic?" And the problem is that yeah, it is, and it does happen, and it's like the movie is so powerful, so incredible, such an eye-opening experience. I mean, wow. Wow, that's all I can really say is wow. Excellent. A plus movie. I gave it 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20. Loved it. Monique's performance was excellent. Excellent. Brilliant. As well as Gabrielle Sidibe. Um, just brilliant. Brilliant. I loved it. And I haven't read the book, but I am going to order the book. I am going to order the book, definitely. Because if Lee, which is the director, if Lee can take something from a book and make it something like this, if he can make something so powerful from a book, and the movies nowadays they don't really play off the book, but so much. It's not so much that you see in the movie that as opposed to what you can get from the book. A lot of stuff is left out. But wow, like if the movie was like that, imagine what the book brings to the table. I'm getting the book. I'm getting the book. Um, Monique did an excellent job. Excellent job, Monique. You did your thing. You did your thing. Grammy nominations and all that. You Oscar, not Grammy, Oscar nominations and all that. You deserve it. Um, I can't wait for you to win an Oscar. And if you don't win an Oscar, I'm blowing something up. I am. You and Gabriella. If y'all don't win something, I'm blowing it up. Now, I'm gonna spill a little bit of tea on this. I am. I'm going to spill some tea because I'm. That's just how I do. If you don't like it, don't watch. Plain and simple. My part was the part when um when she came home with the baby, with the newborn baby, and it's like it was crazy because like when Monique was sitting in the chair smoking a cigarette, talking about where you been? You been going all this motherfucking time? Where you been at? I heard the baby. She was putting that deep voice on. She was like, I heard the baby. It was so hot, like I loved it. I loved it. But I was scared. I don't know why she gave her that baby. She was like, "Can I hold her?" And Gabby gave the baby. Well, Precious gave the baby to Monique, and she simply told him he looked like his daddy. Smoking a cigarette. The smoke was all in the baby's face. I'm like, oh my god. But that was stupid move number one. And then she was, I guess she was like, oh, I'm thirsty. You give me something to drink. And when Precious go in the kitchen and get that lady something to drink, and that evil lady, and the lady got up and dropped the baby on the floor. I said, ow! Oh no, no, no. But the baby was all right. Mind you, the baby's only 3 days old. That baby would have either been seriously injured or dead. I'm sorry. And that was one thing that I didn't feel was realistic at all. You don't drop no baby on no couch or table or floor, wherever, however she dropped. I think she dropped on the couch. But whatever. You don't drop no baby that's 3 days old and the baby just be simply chilling. They cried a little bit, but they didn't cry like you just dropped it on the freaking couch. Now, come on now. But anyway, that was crazy, yo. You like it didn't even like it didn't even seem like Monique. Like I love the fact that Monique played that part so well that you forgot it was Monique in certain parts. Now there were some parts in the movie where I was like, if that ain't Monique. Like the way that she said stuff, because she was a cussing fool through that whole movie. If you have children, don't go see that movie with your children. Don't bring your babies in that movie theater. Please don't do it. Okay, if they're not 17 and up, don't bring them because it's not that type of movie. There's cussing all up and through that movie. I'm just telling you right now. Um, but her mouth was filthy, and she was a nasty
I was finna cuss. You, like I said before, you forget that people like that do exist. Um, it was crazy, yo. It was crazy. Like, oh my god, the movie was so excellent. Paula Patton, with her fine self, was in there as a teacher, and she was the lesbian. Hmm. She was a homosexual in the movie, and I said, "Ooh, how you do it, Paula?" Like, I loved it though. I did. I said, "Go on, Paula, with your sexy self. You better go on ahead, girl. Go on ahead." Um, but yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. She played that part very well as well. Gabby Sidibe, I never even heard of her, but until now, I don't think anybody's ever heard of her until now. But excellent, 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 and the amount of confidence that she has in real life, outside of Precious, the fact that she can get on screen and portray someone who had to deal with that. Like I told you, I was gonna spill a little bit of tea. Now, I ain't gonna really spoil it for y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all this much. In the movie, her father, which was at the time living in the house, raped her. Ever since she had been born, he had been touching his daughter, touching Precious from infancy. Um, he'll be having sex with the mother and the baby right there on the side of the bed, and he'll be touching her. And as Precious got older, it went from touching to intercourse to incest, and he raped that girl all her life. You know what I'm saying? And oh my god! And I'm not even gonna tell you the twist about it. I'm not even gonna tell you the part that really like just made me want to cry. Like seriously, I'm not a movie crier. I'm not one who cries in movies. But that brought tears to my eyes. Like the stuff that went down in that movie, it is a tearjerker. It make you laugh. It make you cry. It make you pissed off. Because like I said, Monique played that part so well. Like you forgot it was her. She was so nasty, so evil. The way she was talking to her. Oh my god. So, she played that part so well. I mean, excellent movie. Go check it out. I advise you to go support that movie. Go support it. Definitely do. Because it was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I give it a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20, 50 out of 50, 100,000 out of 100,000, and all of that other stuff. Like, it was excellent. Excellent movie. I like the little Jamaican girl, too, that was in there. Short de Bumber. Yo, that part was funny. That Jamaican girl was full. And I like the part because Precious was bold. That chick was G. That Precious was a gangster. I don't care what nobody say. That hoe was not. She wasn't all timid and just one of them big girls you could mess with. They was in class in the GD classes, and they had to spell like put a letter up and say one word that went with that letter. And so Precious went up there and she was writing the letter F, and the girl, some little Puerto Rican chick with all this mouth talking about some, oh, F is for fat. It was F for fat, like you know. And I said, ooh, why she do that? And I had a funny feeling. I had a funny feeling this next part was gonna happen. So Precious said, okay. Walked onto her seat, and before she got to it, boom! Smacked the taste out her mouth. She knocked that girl in the last week. Yes, she did. She knocked that girl so hard. I said, ooh, ooh, ooh. Her ancestors felt that. They sure did. They sure did. They felt all of that. She knocked the hell out that girl. That was funny. I'm sorry. That was some funny stuff. That was some funny mess right there. She knocked her out. Um, but yeah, excellent movie. Excellent movie. Go check it out. That's my movie review for Precious. I mean, this is one of those movies that you don't have a favorite part. You don't have a specific part of the movie where you're just like, oh my god, you know. It's so much to talk about. I can't even start with one. I can't even end with one. Go see the movie.